Here are 3 reasons why you should use the SP404SX as a send in a mixer when creating tracks. First reason is ease of sampling. When you have all your instruments going into a mixer, you can just dial up the send to send it into your SP404, which means less unplugging every time you want to sample something. So I'll show you how that's done. So let's go with the mini log first. I'll just play this sequence that I created on it. Going to our mixer. So what you're gonna do is the mini log is on this channel right here. So I have the send going into the auxiliary A, send and return. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the A and you're gonna dial it up just a little bit. Let's just start at 12 o'clock. You can see that it's now reading on the SP404. So just bring it back just so that light is barely happening. Okay, that's probably okay. Hit external source. Take your volume all the way down. And now the SP404 is registering that mini log. So let's just, because this is set up right here, let's just go for it. And let's do a auto trigger level of 4. Hit record to save it. Let's go ahead and press record. It's ready. Let's start the mini log again. There you go. I should also mention that you don't have to do a single instrument at a time. Obviously, with this mixer, you can dial up all these sends to go to the SP404. As big as your mixer is and as many instruments you have plugged into it, if you use this method, you could mix them all into the SP404 and sample multiple instruments at once, and I've done that. It's kind of nice. You can bring it back and chop it up and do all sorts of cool stuff afterwards. Another cool benefit about using this method is if you have a drum machine, you can actually use it as your metronome while creating samples on the 404. I think one of the things that I was kind of disappointed about when I first got this was, you know, if I was sampling something and I wanted a metronome behind it, it wouldn't, you know, you don't have that on the SP404. So this way, you know, you can have that going, and then you can set up something to record, and then you can, you know, go ahead on whatever instrument, and then usually, in my experience, when you cut off the recording of the loop, it'll be pretty close in the same time to your drum machine. So it's kind of a nice little thing. And the last really awesome reason that you should use your SP404 as a send is because, of course, the 404 is loaded with effects on it. So let me just go ahead and play the drum machine. Okay, it's hooked up on this channel. So we're going to dial it in until we start hearing that, or seeing that peak button. Yep. Peak light, rather. Yep. I always like to just let it have a little bit of that light going off. Okay, and then don't forget to turn your volume down, and be careful if you're using headphones and you're doing this, don't forget to turn that down. Okay, now it's back. And what do we want to do? Let's do our tape echo. And that's how you use that way. It's great for if you got, like, you know, guitar or vocals or anything that you want to put some effects on when you're creating, you know. Pretty sweet.